I find that it is within the most difficult times that I find the most potent reasons to keep giving love to myself and to the planet. I'm starting these little video log diaries of just snippets of my life and snippets of my brain and little yap sessions about myself and the universe and all things in between, just to try and help bring people together and inspire us to live in this freaking crazy, uncertain world with a little bit more certainty. Some of these videos are filmed on my phone, some of these are filmed on a nice camera I got from my uni, so it might be a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but that's okay. This is just like a random collage of mundane thoughts and experiences and discussions on consciousness and love. I am sat at my desk. I am about to do some reading on altered states, which is like being in like an ecstatic state, a trance state, other kinds of states from music. Basically, I'm doing an assignment on entrainment, which is like syncing up, and then like different states you can go in through music. I'm doing a drum circle, filming tomorrow this drum circle to do a little short film, and then I gotta write an essay on it. I am quitting vaping. I am on my 3rd day no vape, my 2nd day no cigarette. I've never been like a heavy smoker, but I do tend to enjoy the odd cigarette. But I have a really sore throat. I think I'm getting the quitter's flu. So I'm a bit concerned that I'm gonna be unwell tomorrow for my filming. I'm just gonna try. I've felt so out of my depth entire university experience. I always feel incapable. I'm always thinking I don't have the right skills. I'm always feeling like I can't start because I'm already behind. So what's the point in starting? And I'm really trying to just fucking get that out of my life. I have dreams for my life. I want to create. I want to meet people. I want to build a community. I want to be an artiste. I want to live freely and have lots of money. Enough money. I don't want to be like stinking rich. I don't want 3,000 cars. I can't drive. I would never have more than one house, because if I'm not in there, what's the point? Because there's loads of homeless people. It just feels wrong. I understand having like a holiday home, I guess. And maybe if you rented it out. But I don't want to be a landlord. These are things I do not want. I don't know exactly. I don't like to have everything completely set out, because life is fun being mysterious. I feel kind of shitty because of my quitting vaping. Like sometimes I just feel like there's like a blanket between me and the world, and I feel internally like that's how I feel. I really want to do YouTube. This is gonna be on a YouTube, but I just have all this like, it's the same with like me uni work. I just feel like I'm doing it wrong. It needs to be a certain way that's not the way that I'm doing it, and you know, I just get sucked of confidence. But what if I just do it even if it's bad, and I'm just not going to think about it at all? I'm just going to throw it into the world, and maybe something will come back to me. Maybe it won't. Maybe this is enough. Just me doing it. Maybe that's enough. You know, the great thing about doing this reading is all these funky words. Listen to this word. Heterophenomenological. Heterophenomenological. We got some more. Neurophysiological. This one, the one I'm about to read, isn't crazy, but I've not heard this word in so long, and I'm just absolutely in love with this word, and I want to have sex with it. Elucidate. Ugh. Elucidate. Elucidate. It's beautiful. I love it. Elucidate. Oh, that's what I want to do. I just want to elucidate all the time. That's what I'm just gonna start elucidating a lot. I feel like I kind of do. I feel like what does it mean exactly? I think I know. I think it just means like I don't know. Yeah, make something clear, explain something. That's what I was gonna freaking say. And let it be known I be making things clear. Elucidate. I'm just elucidating. Ooh. It's a Wednesday. It's the 22nd of April, which is my brother's birthday. And my brother died at the start of this year from drugs, which is terrible. So it's been a difficult few months, and I know it will be difficult for the rest of my life. Today's his birthday, so I'm going home. We're gonna go to a pizza restaurant, and he came with us to this pizza restaurant many times. His favorite pizza was Hawaiian, pineapple and ham, and I always hated that, but I knocked it and I hadn't tried it, and I tried it. It's actually pretty good. I was about to say I don't really eat meat, but I ate ham yesterday. I'm trying to stop eating meat. I don't ever buy meat in my weekly shop. Like, I don't keep meat in my fridge. I eat vegetarian, mostly vegan except from cheese. I'm also going to write him a card, and we're going to go and visit his grave, and I'm going to leave it there for him. I've been okay these past few days because I guess it's like that hanging on to the past sort of feeling. Like I can't be present because he exists in the past. But that's, I found, is not true. Because the past actually doesn't exist, full stop. And neither does the future. Everything exists right now. Any memories I have of him exist right now. And if he does still exist in some way, which I believe that he does, then he exists right now at the exact moment that I'm speaking and living, and the same moment that every single living thing is alive in the present. You can't live in the past. And if the past existed in a present way, then it's no longer the past, it's joined the now, the present. So I find that I can feel him alive within me much more potently when I'm not clinging to the past, and I accept him as a being living right now, even though I can't see him or speak to him. I've got a lot of assignment work to do, which has been tricky because I have ADHD. Well, I don't have a diagnosis per se, but I should get one soon. And I've got so much work to do, and it's all, I've had so much going on personally. But yeah. This morning I had an apple and half an Easter egg for breakfast. That was my breakfast, and that has been my breakfast for the last 3 days because I have so much Easter chocolate
and I love apples. And I feel like it balances out. I don't feel as sick if I eat the apple. I feel like I'm at this weird stage in my life. I felt, I guess, lonely. The thing is, when you come out of a difficult experience, your brain and your body just seems to forget all about it. Like how it felt. Not everything, but a lot of the time when something was really terrible, once it's over, it's fine. So I don't know if this is the loneliest I've ever felt, because I just don't know. But I have been feeling really lonely. I know that I have a lot of people around me that love me, and I love them. I don't know what I'm searching for. But I think that the way that I'm going there is by going within. I'm trying to find a way to be okay with maybe not feeling like my life is fulfilling me in every aspect, because how could it? Especially right now. And I know that I have to be the one to build my life. It has to come from within me. It isn't gonna fall onto me. It's gonna be a product of everything that I give out and give in to me. And I have been meditating every morning. I do my stretches. I don't really do proper yoga because I don't really know the poses, and I hate like cocking my head to the side and trying to watch the video, and it just fucking hurts my neck, and I don't know what to do, and then I'm just like not enjoying it. I've been taking care of my plants more than I ever have in my whole life. But the thing is, I was terrible at taking care of my plants, so I'm trying to revive a few of them, and I think that they might just be capped because of years of suffering. But who knows? I'm trying to grow these flowers in my garden, but they're not growing, and apparently they need to be in a warmer environment. So I don't know, I might have to take them inside. And I know that deep down, I'm this fierce, wise, warrior woman. I know that that is who I am. That it's like difficult to live as that. I know that I'm living much more as that because I'm feeling into life more instead of trying to cognitively understand life, even though that definitely comes along with spiritual growth. I feel like focusing more on how it feels to be alive is bringing me into presence and into the magic of the fact that I'm a little human alive thing in my room, in my house, on a planet full of the craziest shit. And everything has a life energy inside of it. And I'm just here talking to a camera so that hopefully I can find some people in the world who are like me. I feel like I just want a closer, more intentional community building, it's like spiritual time spent with friends. That's something I would love. And I'm sure if I organized it, people would come along. I guess it's scary because it's quite vulnerable to say, oh, would you like to come to my house and sit in meditation together and share your fears and hug and cry and dance and sing and skip and frolic? Sounds brilliant though, doesn't it? I don't want to ever sound ungrateful for the love that I have in my life. I'm just curious of what else is there. Because I have this sneaky little feeling that there's something untapped that human connection could bring. Well, I think it is the key to the healing of consciousness on this planet, and who knows what other planets are suffering from detachment from each other. Because if you think about it, it is what causes all pain and suffering. If I feel detached from another human being, then it gives me the justification to treat them poorly because they're not a part of me. If we all saw each other as genuine parts of each other, like one whole, like if I look to someone and I recognize that even though I can't feel them right now, I'm a part of a whole that is completely connected to them. So when I hurt them, I hurt me, I hurt us all. And I stop there from being a heaven on earth. If we all treated each other and animals and the planet with complete kindness and understanding, heaven on earth exists. We could have true bliss, true calm. Like, it would be wonderful and magical. There wouldn't be all of this pain. But it seems like such a big ask to have everybody care about one another. But if we teach it to children, and if we are kind to those who need it, which are those who do not treat other people with kindness. Kindness is most potent when it is most difficult to give. Like if somebody's done something that is wrong, it's so easy to just shun them. But we must be curious of why, because they are a part of the same whole that we are a part of. And their mind came out of the universe, the same universe that we came out of. Everything is connected. So we must be curious of hatred rather than shunning it away like it's not natural, because it is natural. It exists, therefore it is natural. We have to find a way to gentle parent it. I'm going to use a hypothetical conflict, and let's say that there is a side that is fighting for justice and another that is fighting for oppression. And the ones fighting for justice slaughter all of the ones fighting for oppression, and they bring justice to the land. However, those children who their parents were slaughtered, they have had a seed planted of hatred and loss within them. And the cycle will then continue. These children will not grow up believing in love as the way they could. I'm not saying that we shouldn't use force when it's needed, because sometimes it's needed, but it should be a last resort always, because it will only perpetuate. Like, it isn't something that is ever righteous. It is always something that is a poison to our collective spirit. But also, it's okay, because we are all one. The thing is, it doesn't matter what happens, what's going on. Everything is a part of the same one whole. If you zoom out 1,000,000 miles, 1,000,000 light years, and look down at the planet Earth and see it as this tiny little fragment of this very large life that encapsulates everything, it's just these flickers of existence playing with one another, like lights playing in the sky. I don't know exactly what that was supposed to mean, but it's all play. Even the suffering. It's like when you were little and you'd play with your friends and, one of you would be the murderer and the other one would be being murdered, and, the emotion is so gripping, so real, that you can recognize the beauty within it. But then, you get up and you start laughing again. That's what happens when we die. We begin laughing again at the whole thing. We recognize that, that was such an experience. And you're one again with everything, with the life energy that was your enemy in your past life. It's almost like cells in the human body. We have stem cells and then specialized cells. Right now, we're specialized cells looking through our own filter But once we die, we revert back to pure life energy, the stem cell of which us, the specialized cell, came from. And that will continue to happen because it's play. It's like a baby. This is from an Alan Watts book, The Interdependence of the... Oh, I cannot remember, you know. I'll show you at some point. But he talks about babies and how... What's the first game that we play with babies? It's... Peekaboo! 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 What's so funny? What is so funny? I'm here, and then I'm not. And then I'm here, and then I'm not. And it's just so hilarious to a baby. Because one of the fundamental principles of the universe is appearing and disappearing. And it can be gut-wrenching. Like, my brother has passed away. That's gut-wrenching for him to appear. And then, you know, I don't want to say that he's disappeared, but physically, I can no longer see him. But to the stem cell, to pure life energy, it is the most wondrous play of energy to appear and disappear and reappear and disappear again. Because if we were here indefinitely, life would become a prison, and we're all a part of the same whole. So let's say you, as this energy that encapsulates all of life, realized that you could live as any different form that you wanted to, live all of these different lives. Would you want to stay as one forever? I think you'd want to die, actually. I think you'd want to die and turn into something else. Or die and go experience the spiritual world. And as soon as you do die, you remember that you are always connected. And you can remember right now. You can. You're not always going to remember when you're in a form. But meditation brings you to that understanding of connectedness. There's loads of things you can do to remember now. And it does make life more magical, but it also doesn't matter. Because you're going to go back there anyways. Everything is perfect and whole in death. Everything is understood. There is no part of yourself that isn't heard and seen and completely balanced with the entire ethos. Is that a word for the universe? I want to say it because it sounds cool. Ethos. I'm just trying to elucidate my feelings right now. But I don't know. I'm rambling slightly of just the things I think about a lot. And the things that I feel, really. These kinds of understandings, they can bounce around in your mind and become these little fragments of thought and these confusions. But a solid, glowing orb of understanding and knowing, it comes from just your spirit inside of your body. It's not your mind. It's beyond the physical brain. And like when we no longer have these physical brains, when we die, we won't be strangers to knowledge and information. It's just a different kind of knowledge and information. Your mind is a fragmenter. Like if you're looking at, I don't know, like what I'm looking at right now, and I'm labeling everything, it fragments. It understands things through words. I'm not in this room right now completely feeling the life energy that's within everything. That's a different kind of information that my brain doesn't conjure up, but my body, I don't know if it's your body, something else, not the mind. Okay, I better get ready because I'm going on the train back home to Preston to eat pizza for my lovely brother Dylan. I love you, Dylan. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I proclaim that the seeds that flow in the air when I blow this dandelion will plant seeds within me of encouragement and forgiveness so that I can do my university assignments and look to the... I don't want to look to the future. Plant seeds within the present of belief and joy. You have to get them all, or it won't work. I felt to proclaim rather than wish, because a wish is too wishy-washy. It's almost as if you wish... A wish is like in the future, and it's kind of based on lack, because if you wish for something, I don't know, it doesn't have very strong roots. But if I proclaim, that means I'll definitely do it. And the universe will hear my words. I've got one more. Come on, man. I think I got it then. It was in my mouth. Okay.